David Lowery's The Green Knight released recently, and almost instantaneously it has become a film that critics adore, but I've noticed that general audiences seem to be confused by it almost. Now, I think most were expecting a medieval film full of action and CGI spectacle that's similar to a Lord of the Rings film, maybe. In fact, after leaving a screening of this film, an older couple came up to me asking just what I thought of the movie. Spoiler alert, of course, I loved it, but their biggest complaint was that they read the rave reviews for this film and they expected something different than what they actually watched. Complaints of the film was that it was too dark and really uncomforting for their liking, and frankly, for an A24 film such as this is really their signature style. The Green Knight is a slow and methodical film with very little action, opting instead to hone in on the world building, creating a creepy and unsettling mood for the cinematography, while also having some of the best writing of the year so far, particularly when it comes to its dialogue. Now, it's certainly not a film for everyone, but if you can appreciate it for what it is and what it's trying to do from a filmmaking and narrative perspective, you are certainly in for a treat. The film is based on the Arthurian legend of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. Sir Gawain is a young man who dreams of becoming a knight, and on Christmas, the Green Knight arrives at the castle with the proposition of a little game. If someone is able to strike him with a sword successfully, they will meet again a year later for the knight to return the blow in the same exact manner. Gawain, of course, steps up to the challenge, and that is what sets our hero's journey into action. I think one of the most fascinating things about this film is that it works to truly elevate this legendary tale into a deep analysis of contemporary culture. Our obsessions with fame, success, and the fear that we all share, especially in the westernized world, around mortality. David Lowery acts as the writer and director of this project, and it's honestly a masterclass in reviving an old tale to fit the worries of our current time. Dev Patel is sensational as Sir Gawain, and is perhaps his best work to date. There's so many different facets of this character that he's often able to portray with just subtle emotive cues that in the hands of another actor, I'm not sure if it would have worked, at least not as well as it did here. At its heart, The Green Knight is a character study focused on Gawain. Now, as an audience, we're invited to his dreams of being a knight, his apprehension to go on this journey to meet the Green Knight, and the fear that is instilled of him because of it. There's long stretches of this film where he doesn't speak at all, but you understand the character fully from how he handles himself in various situations that are all set up to test him and hopefully grow himself as a man, a human being, and a knight. It's very somber and meditative almost in its approach, essentially forcing the audience to question themselves as well. While watching the film, I found myself questioning much of these same things: my own relationship to death, my level of courage and passion to pursue my own aspirations and dreams, the differences between lust and growth through love. The film isn't overbearing at all in its messages. It just lays it out on the table for you to partake in it however you like, and I appreciated that. The film is visually stunning as well. Lowry's vision of a medieval world is very fresh and inventive, and also incredibly diverse, but his focus on its human inhabitants is probably what is turning off general audiences, as we're accustomed to creatures of legend filling the screen in this type of film. There is some of that here, of course, but the focus is certainly on the people of this world. I think it's impressive that A24 is able to house these art house style films right next to some of Hollywood's biggest blockbusters in the theater. A film like this will certainly expand your cinematic palette, and I think among audiences, it has the potential to become a cult classic that will have more appreciation with time and repeated viewings. I thoroughly enjoyed The Green Knight, but I don't recommend it to everyone, at least without a warning. Again, if you are expecting an action packed spectacle, this is not the film for you. But if you are willing to view a film that will make you think critically about your own being and analyze the depths of your own character and desires, this is a film worth checking out at least once. But what do you guys think? Comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.